So we're going to put that code in here, all right, that we got from the max bounty. So once again, copy this code, put it there. Make sure you remove the HTTP from the front, all right? Everything is set up as is, all right? And then the most important thing that you need to pay attention is that you need to forward this with masking. I'm not going to repeat this. You need to forward this with masking. If you don't, if you only do forward only, then when you send people to that link, it will switch, and then in the browser, instead of saying the whatever it is that you're saying .com, it will say the actual link of the affiliate link that you're sending traffic to, and you don't want that. That's against Bing policies, etc. So you need to forward this with masking. Name this surveys will pay you today, whatever it is that you're doing, and check out the ideas that I showed you in terms of the banners. You can check out the banners and get some ideas, take surveys, earn rewards, etc. And let me just earn surveys, earn rewards by taking the surveys. Okay, as your description, and then paid surveys as and work online. Update DNS servers, okay, and you are good to go. Remember again, forward with masking before you click save. And then once you click save, then we have a domain that will be connected to the offer of surveys, the surveys that you're going to be sending traffic to using the Bing campaign that we created earlier, that we were creating earlier. So we're going back now into our campaign, and now that we have the link, we have an offer, we're ready to drive traffic to this. And like I said, make sure you create everything as I mentioned before. So this is the surveys will pay. Okay, we're gonna $5. We're gonna do accelerated. We're gonna do United States only. Target. And we're gonna choose people in your targeted locations and uncheck this area right here. Go to the next step. Okay, now we have a website URL, but it doesn't matter. Okay, we don't need to put it here or anything, but we need to go out there and research like an idea of where to get keywords from. So one way is to actually come back here and actually go into the landing page that mysurvey.com has, and then you can see that that has a website, a domain, the mysurvey.com, that we can add right here, and then we can just go ahead and click and see what they have. So you can see that they have surveys and different ad groups for each one. Let me specifically say something here about ad groups. If you break everything up into little ad groups, then your costs will be a lot less than what you would be paying for. Okay, and the one thing that I would really highly suggest you do is look for medium to low competition and high monthly searches, okay, in order for you to add the ones that you can afford. So I'm going to go ahead and add that as an ad group name, and I can add more ad groups if I'd like, okay? So I'm going to go scroll down and find the ones that are less than $1 and have high keywords searches, okay? But I don't want to pay a lot of I don't want to go over $1 in the cost per clicks. This is a good money online group. This is one is good too. This one is good too. So I'm getting all these ad groups that I'm adding that I can use in my campaign and see what works, what doesn't. All right. So I'll just leave that as that. all right, and then click save and go to next. Now for each ad group, you can create ads for it. Okay, so you can create an ad for this, ad for this, ad for this, etc. So the way we would do this is come here and click on the create ad, and then the final URL is actually the domain that you just bought. That's the surveys will pay. Okay, we come back into the campaign, we add that right there, and then continue to the titling and ad that we're going to create. Now in our case, we're going to use whatever Max Bounty is giving us as banners. This is a good way of seeing what works or what doesn't, I guess, as ideas. So take surveys, earn rewards, it's free and it's easy. So let's go and say take surveys and earn rewards. Title 2 would be, let's go back to the paid surveys, have fun and get paid. See, I'm getting ideas. Discover the power of your opinion. How about this? Copy that, come back to the campaign and add that. Exceed it by 7 characters and get paid. Okay, how about that? And then we can come down here and then have fun and get paid for doing surveys. We can have it there, or we can play around with it a little bit more. Start a new account, it's free. Okay, surveys. Now remember, this is just going through it real quickly, not thinking too much about it, and making sure surveys, okay, making sure that it could work for us. We'll see. Click save and we're done with that. Now we can copy this ad, all right, and we can add this to all the rest of the ad groups. So we're done. So leave it as that, don't do anything else, and then let's go into the next step. Okay, now once again, make sure this is accelerated, $5, and then I want you to manually bid, use the bids, you control the bids, etc. And what I want you to do here is don't go over 62 cents, maybe even 70. Keep it at 70 or 80 cents, okay? And that's what this, well, basically what you can afford. The more the click, the more the bids, the more you're going to be spending, but you're going to get more clicks to your offers, etc. But I want you to be able to afford things. So try that out in the beginning and see how that works out for you. And then you can play around and remove what is not needed, what is not used, and you know, just play around with the information that you're going to be getting. All right. Now I'm doing this. It's just taking me time, but that's the power of doing this manually. I'm going to show you how to do this instantly and automatically. Okay. Now we want to go into advanced campaign settings. Now we put everything to 0.70 70 cents, and now I want to go ahead and go to device, and I want to go decrease this by 90 and decrease the smartphone by 90. Don't ask me why. Desktop usually converts better. It's up to you if you want to try something else. I'm not going to be in charge of that. That's up to you. Now, ad schedule. It's a good idea if you try testing things out. Nighttime, daytime, see when you get more conversions or clicks, and then remove. I usually leave things as is, or I'll do morning till day. Like I'll start from like 6 a.m. till 12, but I usually leave as is. I don't want to get it too confusing and everything. Okay, so that's up to you on what you do in the ad schedule. And then basically the device, like I said, keep it 90/90 and click on save. All right, so now what we want to do is basically also check the audiences. Okay, I wanna change the audiences, and not specifically the audience. Go into settings, okay, and I want you to go into ads, okay, and then I want you to go to each of the ads, all right, and just check if everything's properly done. So surveys will pay. Go into the settings, Now I want you to go into the settings of surveys will pay of your campaign, and I want you to scroll down and go to demographics. Okay, this is the last part that I want you to focus on and make sure you do it right. Now I want you to decrease this by 90, and I want you to decrease this by 90, and I want you to decrease this by 90. I want to focus on the age groups of 25 to 49, and I will leave everything else as is. Okay, click save. Okay, and that is how you create your ads for this specific niche and survey. Now we're done with that. Now let me show you an awesome way to find more info, more value, more everything automated. This campaign is running right now. It's eligible and we're going to be seeing results. But until we see results, let's add some more ads to it, because each ad group should have like 1 or up to 3 ads in it. I'm going to show you what our software can do in terms of competition, keywords, and plus creating ads instantly instead of doing all this step-by-step process. Okay, next video will show you how the software works tied in with this survey and plus case study.